oh, this dude is stupid, or this dude is insane. I got an album.
Right. I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Danny Slab here. So you want a painting? Maybe you want a t-shirt? Maybe you want some tote bags? We got more than that on my website, so check it out, SlaboArts.com. Thank you for watching. Love.
Welcome back to the What They Want podcast. I'm your boy Snow. We got Danny Slab over here.
What's up?
We're back at it again with another special guest. He goes by BG WOE. Yeah.
Got
BG
weight
WOE,
on
baby.
him.
What it do?
This is his first interview, man, so we going to get him really tapped in. So,
Popping his cherry.
that part.
Uh-huh.
As he's wearing all red.
No, first interview.
Pause.
Tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and like where you from. Let's start off with that.
My name's BG WOE. You know, I'm originally from Alabama. You know, moved up here to Kansas City about 7 to 8 years ago now.
Okay.
You know, it ain't no music spots in Alabama. They ain't really fucking with you too much like that. Especially my type of music. You know, where
Unless you're rich boy or something.
Yeah, right.
Throw some D's on it and shit.
And that's even further south. I'm up north in Alabama.
Oh, okay.
So,
You north of? Okay.
Yeah, they south. In Mobile. You know, they at the bottom.
Okay.
I'm at the top, Florence. We in two completely different areas. They probably fuck with rich boy type music down there.
Okay. So there's north and south sides of Alabama and stuff?
Yeah,
It's
you bring
everywhere.
that shit up there. They like, what is you talking about? We don't support that.
That's crazy, man.
Man, if I was Shabuzi, they probably fuck with me.
He said if I was Shaboozey.
They probably fuck with me.
If I was Shabuzi.
Yeah, stop playing with me. I write that too. I got a country song that I'm working on called "Snake in My Boot."
Oh, okay.
That's an unfortunate thing to have happened.
Yeah,
Gosh darn.
it's about friends being too close to you. That's
Oh.
turned snakes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's that woody shit.
See, that's why I wanted to bring him on the
that
pod,
buzz.
man. This dude got some shit.
Yeah.
He really do, bro. He really got some. I mean, I'm gonna tell the pod a little bit about my story about meeting BG WOE. But we went to a show. Danny invited me out to a show with Snoopy. We did an episode with him, so y'all could tune into that. But he was on there. At the time, he went by Visa Spitz.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So like the whole time, everybody's performing, and then this dude started rapping. And I mean, as y'all kind of see through our episodes and whatnot, I'm a hard critic with rap or with just music in general. But the entire time, this dude's spitting and rapping and whatnot, he literally kept my attention the entire time. And that ain't to boost nobody's ego, but I'm just saying, it's like I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, this dude got some shit. Like, and he had that No Stress record, and I'm sitting there listening to it. I was like, okay, I didn't know what it was called at all.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, we got done doing the gig or whatever. I came home and I put it on my playlist, and I was just like, man, I'm just gonna ride to this guy. I'm gonna see the rest of his catalog, but I'm gonna listen to No Stress, because I was like, this dude's got some shit. And then you're like, man, I'm from Alabama, and as soon as you said that, I said, damn it, you can hear it.
Yeah.
When you
changed it,
talk,
right?
when you talk, when you talk, like even when I met you, you're like, yeah, man, I'm actually from Alabama, and I said, damn it, I knew it,
Right?
Because somebody on the whole lineup and whatnot, you had the whole different style and like rapping, and we had Blaze on here,
Became a hybrid.
Yeah.
right?
You're like a hybrid now, so you're the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But we had Blaze on here, and he's from Memphis, and he said, hey, the moment I walked down here, I'm like, hey, how's it going? He's like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, man. I said, the hell? But I knew it off the top. I was like, he ain't from here.
Right.
You know what
Even
I'm
in the
saying?
text, man. It's like,
He held it out.
right,
Man.
With the E, yep.
So with that being said, though, man, like as the whole story of me meeting you or whatever, and then obviously getting you here, tell us a little bit about Alabama, dude. Because you just put me on game with like the North and the South pretty much being completely different.
Yeah.
So speak
Man.
about that, bro.
I mean, it's different everywhere you go, just slightly.
Of course, yeah.
But in Alabama, man, it's just everybody got their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And North Alabama is really trying to make a name for itself. There's a lot of talent really around my area. And in basketball, sports, all that. They're
Right.
trying to make a name for themselves. UNA, they just went D1. They played in some things now. So, basketball, Florence team, they just went to state. They lost, but they went to state. you know. And you know, everybody's just trying to make a name for themselves and really trying to make a run. But it, like I said, it's not really a lot of places that really accept your type of music.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, and most
So
of the
it's tough.
established-
So you have this pushback.
yeah, instantly. And then it really sucks because hell, UNA, they're not even looking at local talent.
Right.
You know, and having music and being like, oh, I'm all right. Like, people are telling me, like,
You nice.
you tight.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Right.
heard some nice stuff, but you way better than that. So, you know, and that's like, oh, shoot, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the businesses, the establishments, we ain't pumping you. You know, and the only ones that you can get to is the only ones you can get to. I mean, you can
Right,
do
like
them.
if you have a friend that's a DJ that'll play your stuff
Yeah,
in the club,
yes,
or something,
yes.
unless you have those type
Yeah.
of connections, you're
Yeah,
just
right. And
you gotta
thank God I
move.
went to a mostly white school because I knew some DJs that was in these white bars. You know what I'm saying? So some of the things that we were doing was actually
so
getting
people
a
can
spin or
see
two.
you. Hey, I want to put some money behind whatever. And
Somewhat,
right,
somewhat.
right. So there was more
'Cause-
opportunity anyway.
Right.
Let's say that.
Because you know, a lot of people they'll say, yeah, I like whatever, but when it comes to actually financially supporting,
Of course,
Right.
yeah.
I want to make a
that's a
video.
different term.
Right. I want to make a video. It's gonna
Right.
generate. Here's the business plan.
Exactly.
Right, that-
Exactly. And a lot of people,
Oh,
a lot
right.
of people don't even know that.
Right.
They don't know the business plan. They don't know the business side.
No,
of
they
it.
don't.
And that's crazy because
Learn
it's like
Excel, y'all. It's basic. There's tutorials, shit. God damn.
YouTube
There's a book for
University.
dummies. Come on,
Man,
read it
talk
all.
to 'em.
Boy, it's
Damn.
crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, so
And there's a lot of artists out there that still, you know, they don't own what they do. You know,
Right.
they still grabbing YouTube beats, and I get it, cause I used to grab YouTube beats.
We all did.
It was easy. It was right there.
Yep.
You know, you got some of the best producers. I remember grabbing so many people's beats off YouTube. I began to know the producers before they got famous, just off of the hearing of it. Cause like I'm not hearing none of these producers on the air. Then I start hearing their tags. I'm like, oh, that's so and so.
Right.
You know, I done already killed about 50 of his fucking beats.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
right, that's it.
Right.
Zaytoven, that's it. Right.
I know exactly
Man,
who
no,
that is.
I was trying to get back in the day Johnny Giuliano beats.
Oh yeah,
Man. You know, like
he had some beats.
He had some crazy beats, and then all of a sudden, like, he started messing with Wiz, and Wiz wasn't blowing up at the time at this either, and it was like Johnny Giuliano on the beat, and it's like, hey man, I did some shit with this guy.
Right.
Like the
And
hell?
he don't know it. Right.
Right.
I did some shit with him. It's fire.
Right. I leased that damn thing for $25. Don't sue me now.
Right. That's what I be saying. I be like, damn, if I make it, I gotta get away from that. That's another reason. I was
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Let me rebrand real quick. You know, I'll come after that dude.
So speak about that, bro, real quick. Speak about your rebranding. You know what I'm saying? Because as I met you, you're a Visa Spitz.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So speak on that. I know we spoke a little bit off air, but let's bring it to full circle now.
Okay. Well, like I said, like when I first started rapping, I just went by J Spitz.
Okay.
You know, so when I'm coming up out of Alabama, you know, I'm like that's a hard name. That's tight. You know, but then I make sure I started looking it up because I don't want to be like nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably my problem. Is because I don't want to be like anybody else. I want to sound different than anybody else.
Would you say that's a problem?
I don't think so now, but I'm so like if somebody like it's people that I heard that like I said that they take my bar. Is they really listening?
biting?
Is they watching me? I had a song called "Bite Me," but
Damn.
I be like, is they watching me? Is they really taking my style like that? But so I was like, I'm J Spitz, but I seen some other people that was J Spitz. I was like, nah, I'm gonna change that. So then I go by Visa. I was like, ain't nobody got Visa as a name. Ain't nobody going by Visa. You know, so I'm rocking with that for a minute. Then I see some people who got Visa, Viso, you know, so
Lil
Icy.
Viso or something.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, them type dudes.
A
I was
little
like,
something. Right.
I was like, yeah, man, so many littles. I was like, I can't even be no little.
right, because you're gonna grow up eventually.
Right.
goddammit.
That's what I be saying, like the baby, and I'm
I'm
like,
Lil
damn,
Wayne,
y'all
8
going by
years
that?
old. Lil Wayne.
Right,
I'm
right.
Littler than I was then. But
Hey,
Man.
he's Weezy F baby.
Right.
Weezy, you're right.
That's you know, that's, and I be thinking about that too when you go into these, you know, these establishments. You trying to get signed by somebody, and they already looking at you like you less than because cause you is who you is.
So you got one
that's how
chance
they-
to make that first impression.
Right. And they already seeing you as a baby. Like, I can't respect no babies.
Oh, yeah,
I can't talk, real business with no babies. They're looking at it like that in their mind. In the back of their mind, you calling yourself a baby. We gonna fuck you on this contract.
If we can, yeah.
Yeah.
If we can.
We definitely gonna give
Right.
you that first.
Right. Unless you
If
have
you
somebody
don't look
represent
at it-
you, or you are actually like,
That's your ass, Mr.
Right.
Postman. I ain't fucking with you. So
Facts. You're right.
that's just how they do it. And I understand the game now. I understand it's chess, not checkers.
Facts.
It's
always been. I think that's life.
Yeah.
It's straight up life.
Yeah.
Man.
If you not playing the game gonna play you.
Facts. So then what came with BG WOE?
Just another level. I think it was like a awakening. Like, like I said, my brother passed a couple years back, and that was my dude, my right hand man. And he really motivated me because he never gave me props. He gave me props a couple times. He gave me props. But his way of pushing you is to talk shit. That's just been him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's Libra.
Hey.
Born on the 10th. So he's
I'm
a
on the
one
7th,
life
so it's
path.
good.
So he's very adamant. He's in your fucking grill.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck. He really want the best for you, but you say you doing something and you ain't doing shit to get there, I'm gonna talk shit. That's just gonna light a fire up under you.
I guess that makes
And a
sense.
lot of people
Yeah.
couldn't deal with
Couldn't
him.
deal with it, right?
They could not deal with him. I'm talking about teachers, fucking nobody could deal with him. Parents, no, none of that.
Girls,
ain't no
girls,
bully-
all that shit. Yeah.
Girls loved him because he was that.
Right.
That was it threw me off. I'm like, he talked shit
I
to this
believe it,
bitch
man.
yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Talk
It's
shit to
crazy.
this bitch yesterday. And she in love today. She trying to be everywhere he at. It's like, he just dogged you. He dogged you yesterday. But some females like that, I guess. Girls like
It's
that.
a realization,
assertiveness.
bro. It's like, I'm not fucking with you. Like, this is what it is.
Yeah. Ain't no
Right.
games. That's
And
what
then
he
they
he putting
respect
up
you
front.
more for the boundaries that you put up, and then they want to come right along now even
That's
more.
exactly it.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
That's
because
exactly
what you're probably saying about your brother is, man, is like he built the foundation. He was like, look, this is who the hell I am. You can like it or not.
Yeah.
There's a door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said with that chameleon thing, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, do like DJ Young says and take 2 steps to the door, walk it out.
Yeah.
Like, get out. Like, it's like,
Straight up.
we don't need you here. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like, and honestly, bro, you got to respect that at the end of the day with anybody.
Yeah.
If they really sitting here telling you, like, all right, man, there's not a yes man. I mean, we talked about this even with the pod. It's like, hey, man, it's like if we sit here, we put out a product and it's like, it's like, cut that whole shit.
Yeah.
We gonna call whoever it is,
sorry,
bring him
man.
back.
BG, you gotta come back, bro.
Right.
Come back.
Right. We gotta
The
do this
camera
again.
was, whatever it is.
Because it's not just
Yeah,
that,
We're
man.
at
It's
that
like,
level now.
Right.
We can't do it.
Right.
I just can't do it. I'd rather put out something.
I get that though.
I'd rather hold it than.
And that's why I say that's probably a bad thing with me because also I'm a perfectionist.
right.
Like my music, I got so much that's in my head that I ain't put out. So it's like, fuck. It's like, but when I start, I gotta make sure that's right. And if it sounds off or ain't right, it's like, fuck, that's scrap, but I won't put it out. At the same time, I feel like I should just put it out. Because the
I
more
get
music
it.
you got, the bigger your catalog.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they can't catch up because I used to do a TikTok every other day.
Right.
Just spitting 16s on people's shit. But then I got to the point where I'm spitting too much fire shit
Right.
on
It's
the
wasted, yeah.
It's wasted for real. Cause I really don't want to recycle my old shit.
100%, yeah.
It's like I want to, cause I've been going crazy on TikTok, but at the same time, it's like, man, I don't feel comfortable doing the same shit again on a song.
So you almost need a routine just for TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff
Yeah.
just for that, and then you got your heat that you're
Right.
that you're writing.
Right.
Right.
That's what I want
That you're
to.
methodically putting together to make a art,
Exactly.
right masterpiece. I
And
get it.
it's kind of hard because you want it to. I want it to set up just perfectly, but at the same time, it's like, just get it out there.
Yeah.
Just get it out there.
But I feel like with these social medias, though, man, like you got to be 3 different people at once. Because
Yeah.
your TikToks is like, hey, you're a bitch. Hey, you're a bitch. Like, and you got to make it like kind of, have these people dancing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got to get these people like that. That's like the platform that stuff is, or like comedy or instant gratification is TikTok right now.
Yeah.
And that's
for
why
sure.
a lot of people are so magnified to it because it's like, all right, boom, oh, that made me laugh. Or, oh, that person's stupid,
or that's
Right.
gross, or that's gross, or that's super entertaining. Like it's
Yeah,
gotta be some
yeah.
right.
And you know, I don't see a lot of spaces for like music for real like that. It's like
Right.
you have a certain community that do get into music like that, but not really. Cause that's why I'll be like, I'm funny, but I ain't no funny dude. I ain't no funny nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like
You're
I'm
not gonna
funny,
write,
but
you're not
I
gonna
I
write a
don't want to
50-minute stand-up special.
No, you know what I'm
I got
saying?
it.
Like, but I can say some funny shit, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to be known as no funny nigga. Like, I can say some jokes, but I'm not that dude anyway.
Right.
I'm not that dude that be like,
It's just
oh,
in your
I'm-
nature to be. You're right. To
I'm
be
not no-
jubilant.
yeah.
And joke around.
Right. You know,
Makes
I can
sense,
joke. I can hit a joke whenever I hear jokes to put
Yeah.
something together with some shit. And
Right,
it'd be
you
good.
said this later, so I'm gonna throw it back in your face. 'cause
Right,
it's,
right,
It's gonna
yes,
hit in the
exactly
moment.
like
Right, I
that,
get it.
exactly like
You
that,
recall.
and it hit.
Right.
You know, it's dope. You know, everybody died. Ah, ha, ha.
Yep.
But you know, at the same time, it's like I don't want that to be me, even though I know I could do a reaction to a video on here and it'd be funny.
Oh yeah.
I just like, that just ain't me. I'm just here for the music. Don't you hear my bars? And there's people that be like, I hear your bars, but it's like, where the rest of y'all at? And it's not like a spot for just, like I wanted to make a spot like that has producers, artists, videographers, all that type of shit to do with music in one little group. I can collab with you. You can throw a hook out here. Anybody can grab these type of things and just collab though.
It's
real
so funny.
quick.
Our last
And then-
guest just started this one. It's called School.
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny too. You said it because like even Daniel doesn't know this, or Danny, he doesn't know this. But like I actually went in 50-50 with this dude that's cool with Jonas. At one point in time, he made a app that me and him created called Simple Diddy, and it was exactly
I
what
remember.
you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, I've heard about Simple Diddy from you. Yeah.
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 And like he made that app literally exactly what you're saying.
No
so you
shit.
can reach out to a producer here, and you can reach out to this person, and you can acquire like what their price rate is for a beat or whatever their
Right.
feature is. Or
You
what
got
the
a
booking
bio,
is.
and I'm this. I own Dialectic Media Recording. I'm a producer of What They Want podcast. I
Right.
paint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
they
made.
can, hey
all that.
man, what's up? I do this and this. Let's, I need
Yeah.
someone to make me a painting, or I want to get on a podcast. What's up?
Yeah.
So it's,
One stop shop. Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
had it. We had it like that. I don't know what. I mean, finally, I was like, man, I'm not really trying to deal with it too much more because he wasn't putting into it. I wasn't really putting into it. I was like, all right, whatever. But yeah, I mean, it would be cool to find like a spot like that for simply for music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
yeah,
it's
I'll show you
one-stop
this
shop.
later because you can put your music catalog on there and everything. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a platform, but anyway,
And then you make all the money too.
Right.
So you can go around these.
so you ain't
damn-
Spotify.
Like Patreon.
You ain't Spotifying it.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, so you're not making pennies on fractions of the dollar.
Man, it's crazy, and that's hard too because it's always like, and I'm the type that I don't want to tag everybody when I post shit. I never been that type because I'm not. I want if you hear it, you gonna be like, oh shit,
Yep.
you heard it, but the algorithm is so crazy that you got to be posting. At one time, I was like, I posted twice. Ain't nobody seeing this. I posted twice. Ain't nobody seeing this shit. Don't nobody fuck with me, and don't nobody like me. That's in my head.
Right.
That's what I'm going through. Ain't nobody fucking with this. On to the next. What should I do? Now I'm pondering. But I only shared it twice
Right.
when it should have been like 15, 20 times in a week of the same, or just
Different
changing up
parts of the verse. Right?
yeah,
If you
yeah,
got
just
16 bars,
swapping it out throughout the whole
right?
fucking
4
week.
bars
Just,
here, 4 bars there.
right, and not knowing about the times. Oh, this
I was about to
is
say
the
the
time.
time.
11
frame.
a.m.
Right, yep.
better for this. and-
Right.
We looked
Instagram different than Facebook. Facebook
Yup.
different from TikTok. TikTok different from Twitter. It's like, god damn, what the fuck? That's why I'd be like, oh, please help me.
Bananas.
Help me.
It feels like that sometimes. man.
It does for real, because it's
It
like
does.
you gotta go through, but everybody knows you gotta. Not everybody don't know. You gotta go through those fuck ups just to get to the fucking good side of shit. Just like me with the fucking shirts. I fucked up those damn shirts. Or the damn screen print. I'm mad because I got a little
get it.
bottle from fucking Amazon of the emotion shit. I fucked my shit up
Hey man.
twice. I gotta go buy some more emotion just to put on there. So now I'm like, fuck. I wanted to get y'all some shirts. I wanted to get them out there.
Hey
But-
man, it's three times a charm, man. Maybe
Right.
a third one, maybe.
That's how it is.
you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had a lot of ideas for things that just, you
Yeah.
know, have had to put gesso over it and do it again, or like I print a bunch and I get 5 back and they're all on the back backside and I want it on the front, and it's like,
Yeah. Learning
yeah,
curve.
it's like,
Bro, but it's life though. You know what I'm saying? They gonna throw curves
Right.
at you every moment
what are you gonna do about it? I can't change it.
That's
what can I control?
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand. A lot of people don't understand that.
No, because you live in instant gratification.
Yeah.
People are social media is like, hey man, I gotta look good now.
Right.
It's like, what did I cause? What did I create? What can I control? And okay.
But at the end of the day, you
can
only control you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Danny hit me the other day, and he's like, I appreciate what you do for the podcast and whatnot, like all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's like, the podcast wouldn't be much without you or whatever like that. And I was like, nah, the podcast would be something dope because we do it as a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got somebody like me, Danny, DJ Royal, the people that as a team of what they want. Like we really, he brought in Los Loco, you know what I'm saying? He brought in C Losta, I bring in a lot of people as well. But the thing is, man, like, me and him, we did a New Year's Eve video of the podcast, like thanking everybody for tuning in 1 year type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but I sat there and I was like, yo, Snow ain't nothing without the team. You know what I'm saying? And what they want isn't nothing without the team. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Danny Slab in the back doing the editing and making sure things look clean and crispy cut and whatnot. Yeah. It's a team, man. But you also have to have everybody on that one mission. It's like, all right, bro, how are we going to get this dude to pop? Yeah. And not this dude, but like this podcast. We can call the podcast a dude, but it's like, how are we going to get this to pop?
Right.
And if you have somebody all putting in all chips, all stuff like that, then look what it comes. Is you got tote bags, we got merch, we got an event coming in up in a week, like we doing. I mean, shoot, we got an episode tomorrow. Like we just stay, moving and grooving, man, and it's a blessing. But we went through our trials and tribulations. We booked some people that didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, bro, like we got some things made for it. It's like, all right, now we're just sitting on this.
You just notice as you get older, that you can't think that people associate the value of what you're doing the same as you do.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very important to me, but to you, it's like, you just, I got to put the baby to bed. Can we do it another time?
Yeah.
But to us, we're like, man, Tuesday night, like one night a week, just what we do, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people don't understand, like, it's, treat people as you want to be treated.
Right. Yeah.
That's a lot of it, too.
Yeah.
Just, it's like, hey, man.
It's respect.
Right.
Respect me, I respect you.
Right. If you don't want to do it, just say, I appreciate you asking, but I'm not interested at the moment. That's cool.
Yeah. Or give me the common courtesy to let me know, hey,
it's gonna be $1,200.
Gonna be this.
Right.
Yeah,
$1,200.
Right. It's gonna be, if you want me to just show up, it's $1,200 for a walkthrough, man.
Yeah.
And if you want to double drop, it's another $500. It's like, God dang.
Yeah. At least let me know your prices.
Right.
Today's price ain't this.
Right. Don't just say it costs and then ghost me when I ask the number. Jeez, come on.
They don't be knowing. A lot of people, they don't know their worth. They don't know what they can do with their worth.
Right.
So that's they want to sound professional as much as possible, but at the end they really don't know what the fuck.
Right. I know what
doing.
my hourly value is.
Right.
I do.
Right.
And I know what this podcast's hourly value
Yeah.
is, and I know what his hourly value
Right.
is. You know what I mean? Because I've evaluated this.
Right. And you do the editing, so you behind really sitting down, because I do a lot of my shit.
Right.
So I know how it's
I'm in the
man,
cockpit.
This shit is bullshit.
I'm in the cockpit.
Yeah.
He'll throw something. Hey, you missed this? Bet I got it. Because he's
get that right.
he's. I need somebody watching my back because it's only
Yeah.
me. So
Yeah.
he's like, hey, this part's blank. Okay, got it. Boop. Whatever it is. So his team makes the dream work.
Yeah, it's an investment too, man. Investment with time, money, whatever the case may be, and not everything's got to be money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for real, you can invest your time and effort into it and watch it blossom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Straight
that's
up.
crazy. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So real quick, man, you spoke on BG WOE being it. Well, what is BG WOE?
BG WOE is bars got weight on them.
Okay.
So I like it.
Danny Slab loves it.
So I like it. So I was just in the booth one night actually, and I was saying some stuff, and it was just like I like to say stuff that's so subliminal that it's like you gotta either be tapped in with what I said on 2 mixtapes ago, just to slide in for my day ones. You know what I'm saying? I like to do some of that, connect those two. So like if you a new artist or a new fan of mine and you go to a show and you like, damn, what what was that? And then somebody that's been there is like, yo, you don't know what that means? It's like back then when he said 4 mixtapes back, he was like this, he said that, and this is what that means for right now. It was like, oh, that's crazy. Like putting that shit together finally, you know what I'm saying? But I like to leave breadcrumbs like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to leave. I like to give you some shit that you know, but I also respect my other fans that have been rocking with me enough to be like, here you go though. Right. I'm talking this shit for the popular crowd, but here you go. I'm talking this shit for the irregular crowd, but here you go. And then everybody like, oh, because on the surface, it's like I know what you're saying, but you don't know what my fans heard. Facts. You don't know what my day one fans heard, because I'm putting them both together. It makes sense on the top surface. But underneath, it makes even more sense. And now it's like, oh, I put both of them together. That's only for my fans.
That's why it's so heavy.
Too. That's why it's so heavy. And that's why I was like, bars got weight on them.
Got it. Okay.
I like it.
Bars got weight on them.
Okay. So then I hear a lot of this stuff about going back with your fans, and then you drop a little salt here, you got a little pepper right here, and then it all comes to fruition at once. Yeah. So I really want to ask you this, man. Who is BG WOE's influencers? Like, who influenced you to be an artist? You know, like, all that stuff.
Oh, man.
Like, if I hopped up in your car right now and we started driving without playing your shit, what are you playing?
Right now, Don Trip.
Yeah.
Don Trip Gladiators is on repeat.
That's a good album.
He's going crazy in that shit.
Man.
And it's like, because back in the day, my brothers used to listen to that shit when I was young
and all that.
Yeah, I was young. I ain't know. I heard them, but I ain't hear them. At that time, I wasn't hearing.
You weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know what the beat.
How good he really was.
I like the beats. Yeah, you know him and Starlito going crazy. But when I heard
Step Brothers,
man, they got another one coming out. Just they dropped the date. I thought it was March or something like that.
I don't know. He's more akin to him.
but yeah, it's I think it's coming or then drop. But man, Don Trip, his wordplay and how he goes, it was like, Don's
he's so
crazy.
dope. He's disgusting, dude.
Yeah. He really is
so dope. He's disgusting.
He really is. It is like
he's so dope. He's disgusting.
And I feel fucked up because I ain't really put him on repeat until the show. Getting worried about the show.
Makes sense.
That was supposed to go on. I was like, okay, let me catch up on some Don Trip because I know I've been out the loop for a minute.
Blew your mind.
I mean, out of this world.
Blew your mind. Yep.
But the person that made me like know, like, oh, this is what you got to do, is Wayne. Lil Wayne. I used to watch his documentary on repeat back in the day. When that documentary came out, that was the only thing.
The iMusic one?
It was like a lot of different scenes. They was in Amsterdam. I think it opened up. They was in Amsterdam.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. His actual documentary.
Yeah,
and he be doing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was like, he was in the hotel. One take, Timmy.
Yeah.
I deserve a Grammy, an Oscar, and an Emmy. And you know him just being in. He's like, I don't sleep. He was like, the most important thing in this bag, and I'm like, what's that? The lean, the syrup.
Right.
And when he pulled it out, it was the microphone. I'm like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You got to record me, you know, and it's got to sound crispy. Mm-hmm. You know, and some of his shit that he was dropping in, man, it was not. It was crazy.
It was crazy. What are you talking about? It was hella clean. It was good.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
I don't know what period you're talking. I don't know what specific area you're referring to.
Probably the drought.
Him and T-Pain.
Okay. That's different.
And it was like, whoa,
yeah.
whoa. It was like,
yeah, that was when he was money. Yeah,
the T-Wayne and all.
Yeah, the T-Wayne. Oh my God, that shit. Him and T-Pain was just a crazy combo. But
stupid combo.
Just his work ethic. It was like, and it's like I be trying to think of my top 5, and I'm like, I don't fucking have no top 5. I grew up in the South. I was listening to East Coast and I was listening to West Coast.
Okay.
I hardly heard Midwest, but Twister. I heard of Tech 9, but we wasn't bumping Tech 9.
Yeah, because you're a little young for Do or Die and all that, so.
Yeah.
What about, Kanye? You from Chicago.
Yeah. I fuck with Ye. 100%. I fuck with Ye, college dropout. Ye is a fucking genius. Huh?
You fuck with Ye now?
I fuck with Ye. I'm just letting you know.
He's dropping an album tonight.
Everything that Ye, for real,
Yeah, it's called World War 3.
I gotta check it out. Everything that Ye's done is a chess move.
Yeah.
Ye has not done nothing that I wouldn't like. Later, I was like, yeah, he fucked up on that. Everything that he done, it was like, it came to rack around, but like, oh, now I understand what he's saying. That's why I be like, Ye is a genius. Everybody else be like, oh, Ye is a genius in music. Now I'm like, no, Ye passed just music. Ye is a genius regardless. Just even watching his documentary on how him and his mother's conversations were.
He's on a different level.
He's on a different level. And people don't understand that. People want to be like, oh, he's voting for Trump. But what is Trump?
The dude did do an interview in a damn black KKK
He
outfit.
did. But I heard something. It was subliminal for something that
It might be because it's Kanye, but
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
man.
It was like we see it on the surface and we like, no, that's some fucked up shit. But then when you do your research,
I don't know if you can get behind all that. I'm like, Kanye,
Man,
you pushing barriers for sure.
Man,
when he did the swastika shit,
I'm a Jew. You're black. Nah, he can get it.
He can
get it.
He can get it. All right, shit ain't cool. I don't care.
Kanye is just, he's trying to point out the shit that we be like, that we take for granted, or the shit that we don't really see.
You're saying he highlights specific things that...
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and specific triggering things.
Yes.
And that's important when you want to continue to be relevant.
Got it.
If Kanye didn't do those things,
right.
Okay. All right.
Him dropping for anything wouldn't matter. Wouldn't nobody listen to him.
You're right.
Because he fucked up.
Right, but they're like, oh, wow, he's on some weirdo, whatever,
Right.
whatever.
This dude is stupid. Oh, this don't know what he's
He's
talking
on
about.
nitrous
Oh, I
and
got an
shit,
album.
yeah.
Oh, this dude is stupid. Oh, this dude is insane.
an
Oh, I got an album.
Right, but people were talking about him.
You're
the whole
talking
time.
about
the
me
whole time.
The whole time. That's why he's a genius. And that's why people don't understand. This is the industry. That's how you have to
true.
be. Once you stop being popular or stop being talked about, you could be dead.
Yeah, he had
tomorrow.
that film crew. He's like, I'm gonna be famous. You better just film me the whole time. Like that.
He knew that.
Manifested
He
the whole
knew
thing.
that.
Right, like that's
It's like, I know I'm gonna do some shit
right.
to get you talking about me. It's easy. It's easy to get you to say some shit that everybody don't agree with right now.
Yeah. I mean, like when he showed up with his wife and she was fucking nude as shit on the black carpet.
And
or
they
the
sent
white
her
carpet.
home. Yeah.
Right. Right. I got my bitch out here naked. I know
Right.
y'all looking. I know
Everybody
y'all love
look-
this
right,
shit.
that's mine.
Yeah. This is me.
Right.
Well,
And I know
hey,
you can't take it. The thing about it is you can't take your eyes off of it. You can't not look at my naked bitch on this fucking carpet. You can't.
You're
That's
right.
a very good point.
That is true.
Right.
Sex sells.
Right.
It don't matter.
It
what
wasn't
fucking
that,
way.
man. I opened my Instagram last night and it was like World War III is dropping tomorrow or whatever. I'm like, World War III? What the? And it's like, Ye's dropping an album tomorrow. I'm like, should I listen to it?
There you go.
But I'm sitting here, I'm like,
There you go.
I'm kind of
There
fucked
you
up
go.
because I'm like, do I really listen to this dude? This dude was in a KKK outfit. Like,
Yeah.
I check it out for the
man.
beats and
That's
yeah.
But I'm like, oh man, I'm very conflicted because, I mean, he did the Donald the red hat shit, and it's like, god damn it,
Yeah.
and that pushed me to the barrier. But then he came out with Carnival, and I was like, all right, now I'm back on my Ye shit. And then
Right.
he came out with Vultures 2. I was like, all right, this shit's cool too. Like, you know,
He know how to get you.
he do, man. That's
You
what
gotta
pisses
give him
me
his
off
props.
about him.
You
though.
gotta give him his props, and that's why I be like anybody that hate on Ye or got anything to say, I'm like, yeah, you just don't know, or if you know, you only looking at one side of this.
True.
Because
that
it's
makes a lot of
multiple
sense.
sides of this. You gotta look at multiple sides.
Yeah.
Because if
I
you don't,
respect
you're gonna
that.
be lacking.
That's
I
crazy.
fucks with Ye, man. Ye crazy as hell, but he's crazy in that. Haha, I ain't see you.
BG WOE supports Ye. I don't know what they
For
want
sure.
to do. We wouldn't mind you to get an interview, Ye.
right.
But if
come
you
on.
show up with that shit, no, we're fighting. We're gonna go real viral.
you gotta
make
have a
some very
KKK
valid
mask on
arguments.
over here like this.
Nope. you can take that Elon Musk shit out of here. Hell no.
Hey,
Right.
Elon pulled
Snow
that
is
shit.
not affiliated with that. No,
They
no,
tried
no.
to say he didn't do that.
I know.
I was like, what the fuck? What did he do then? I was like, y'all shut up.
Yeah, just go sell your Tesla and go home.
Right.
So we can blow it up later.
Them motherfuckers be blowing up on their own. You might want
Right,
to
they
be
don't need
careful.
any help. Yeah.
Right.
One
All right.
ignites two other ones. It's cool.
So you spoke about your influences and stuff like that, man. You know, you got a track dropping today.
Tonight.
Tonight, okay.
Pouring out my veins, man. Dropping tonight. BG WOE. Yeah.
Okay. This is off topic, but this is something I want to do with the pod going forward.
All right.
When you drink your drinks,
Okay.
my people in Dallas, they're gonna love this. But do you put ice in your drinks?
It depends. Is it hot?
Okay, so if you go to a restaurant and you get a drink straight out of the fountain and whatnot, you put
Yeah.
ice in it?
Yeah.
Why? Started cold.
Because it's right there. And I don't know if it's cold.
It comes out of the. It's right next.
But it's not a freezer connected to it. It's
a
just
refrigerated unit.
Yeah.
Syrup
You
going
talking
through
about the actual thing. It's going through the tubes, but is the
Yeah.
that
but it's right next to
machine
the cold.
refrigerated?
Yeah, it's right next to the thing.
Yeah, it's mixed.
That's
It's
how you
only
do it.
it's only a percentage of the liquid that's coming out of the nozzle into the cup. It's just a little bit of flavoring. That's why those big bibs can
Flavor.
go. Yeah, a 5-gallon bib can go for
Yeah.
weeks.
Okay.
Weeks,
yeah, and then it
thousands,
gets
thousands
cold.
of drinks.
Yeah.
So then
I
you
don't-
water.
I don't know. So I guess it's the mystery of it. And I put my ice in first. So
So
I don't
you-
even check the temperature of the drink.
Okay. Do you put ice in water?
It depends. What
Wow.
kind of water?
Water.
What is it? Bottled water? Is it fresh out the fridge?
It's water.
If I get it out the fridge and the ice is a button away, bing.
So you
I
put
get the ice-
water. You put water on top of water.
You don't ever put ice on top of a drink because it splashes the drink. All right, that's first of all.
You don't
Well,
do that.
true.
Don't do
Second
that.
of all, yeah, some people like cold water.
No, I know. I'm simply asking a question. That's it. No need to get all Kanye on me. Like, damn, like, I'm just saying, like, because if you think water right here,
Yeah.
aqua, if I put ice on top of this, there's gonna be more water.
In there, yeah.
So you really just putting water on top of water?
Yeah.
Sometimes people like it cold.
Yeah.
It's easier for
Double
my
shot of
digestion.
water. That's what they call it.
A double shot of water?
Yeah.
So when you
Yeah.
so when you're getting a drink or whatever like that at wherever, you do understand you're putting water on top of soda, and
Yeah.
it's watering it down, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
Okay.
That's why you gotta drink them quick.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Next question then. I got the next one then. Hold on.
Let's go.
So,
Let's go.
what do you call your do you call it soda or do you call it pop?
I don't call it neither.
Or do you call it Coke? And you refer to them generally.
Nope. I
No.
call it drink. I got a drink.
Got it. And it's referring to whatever you're drinking, whether it's
Yeah.
tea or
Don't matter. Water. I got a drink.
Hmm.
All right, so hold on now. Hold on.
See, that's a good question.
That is a great. Well, the ice thing
I
is
don't
too,
like the
damn it.
ice one.
What the ice? We
makes
was talking about
people
this
think.
ice, goddammit.
Makes you think. But nah, okay, so give us a little bit of give us some slang from Alabama. Like what's some shit you hear there that you like that
We're
would
out
make-
here that doesn't jive.
You know, I ain't really heard too much out here that I just didn't get.
Not out here.
I
I'm
know-
talking about where you from.
I know a lot of people here say bro. Y'all say bro a lot. Like BRO.
Mhm.
And down south we say bruh.
BRUH.
BRU, yeah. Or BRU. BRUH. We say bruh. So that's the only thing that I really noticed. Like, cause you texting that too. You know, all right,
Right.
bro. I didn't start saying bro, just from being up here. But normally I say bruh.
I mean, because sometimes I say I then. It's like I then. It's like what? It's like I then.
Yeah.
but I mean, I just shortened.
Yeah,
I
because
then
the
instead
use
of-
of the R's. He's got the same thing.
Yeah.
Like when he says here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Y'all say her. over her.
St. Louis says her.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He says her.
Like,
From
we don't
Missouri.
say-
From
Yeah.
Missouri.
You're from Missouri.
Yeah, Kansas City, Missouri.
we don't do right there. Her. Like, yeah, that's my homie over there.
Yeah.
He be like, oh, her, what you doing to her? I was like, her. Like, it's not a chick.
I ain't doing nothing on her.
Right.
Trying to get me for. Ain't no Diddy shit.
He's like, are we outside? It's like,
Right, no Diddy.
it's like, we outside with it? It's like, we outside. I've been. I'm inside.
Yeah.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like the lingo and shit is different, like everywhere, man.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
intriguing to me, especially when I get like people from different places. You know what I'm saying? Like Blaze was on here, and he was like, he educated us on what do you call it?
Flicking.
Yeah, flicking.
We call it swanging.
Flicking.
Yeah, like
Like
Houston.
And,
your wheels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he was like,
From
down in
Mobile
Memphis,
and
they call it flicking.
Yeah, flicking.
And I'm like, well, where, Houston and whatnot, they're like, we swinging on 4/4s. He's like, no, we flicking on 4. I'm like, you flicking? Like, that shit weird.
Yeah. I only heard swinging. Swinging or tipping.
Or tipping.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of you hear me?
You hear me or you heard me?
Yeah, hear me.
Oh, I ain't heard of you hear me. You hear me. I don't think of your car or something.
Right. Right. My cousin Jimmy. Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
We already established that. You hear me, my cousin Jimmy.
Hey, you hear me?
We say down south, where I'm from, we be like, you heard me.
You heard me?
You
Yeah.
heard me.
Right.
We be like that, but you hear me.
Yeah, you hear me? Simplistic.
That's
You hear me?
like, I may have heard that once or twice when I was a kid from parents or something like, you hit me? You better
Right.
take that. You
At
hit me?
high volume.
Yeah,
the volume's
It's
up.
You hear me?
mad type shit
Yeah.
saying you hit me. Yeah.
Yeah, some people say that around here. Like,
You hear me?
Mm-hmm. You
Oh,
hear me?
Okay.
It's like, you hear me? All that, like, some of the shit they say here is crazy. We spoke on BG WOE. We spoke on some of your inspirations, because then we went on to Kanye.
Yeah.
You know, so as you transition from Visa Spits to BG WOE, what albums have you dropped underneath Visa Spits? Because I know you sat there and said you say some things here for your core fan base and then for your new fan base.
Yeah.
So how can we bring it all full circle for the viewers that are about to
Right.
tune into you now?
Great question. I like that. I got Dirty 30 as a mixtape that I dropped, and you would want to check that out. That one's complete mixtape.
Okay.
From start to finish, in my opinion. That's when I was really like, yeah, I'm gonna take this over. I'm gonna take this. That was when I first moved to KC.
It's a good tape. I heard it.
Yeah, that's when I first moved up here, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually give it a shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a chance and actually try some shit.
Where can they find it?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah, YouTube, Spotify, Apple.
Okay.
All that. You type in
it's
Dirty
on
30.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Find it on
YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube's got it.
actually
You look on
library on
YouTube.
there,
I got an album called Temples. Now it was really rushed, and you could probably tell by the flow of it. It's very different from Dirty 30.
Okay.
But at the time, I was doing 30 songs in 30 days.
Oh wow.
I wrote. That had a lot to do with my brother too. He made me sign a contract to him that if I didn't, then he would own some of my music. But if I didn't write a song a day, he would own some of my music. So he put that pressure on me to
deal with the devil. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, not so much a devil, but yeah.
Yeah.
I get that
And
phrase.
he's been doing that. Like even back in the day, like when I first started, after watching the Lil Wayne 100 fucking times, or if not more, I had notebooks, like 3 or 4 notebooks, full front back. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go to the studio now. Like I'm ready. He was like, you wanna just be some motherfucking local joker? You wanna be one of the greatest motherfuckers out here? I was like, shit, I'm doing this for a reason. Yeah, I wanna
Right.
be one of the greatest motherfuckers out here. He was like, throw them motherfuckers in the trash. I was like, what? He was like, throw all them motherfucking notebooks in the trash. I was like, man, I'm thinking about this like you serious.
Yeah.
But he
For sure.
dead ass serious. Took me a minute. But I was like, fuck it. Threw him in the trash. Start over.
Start over fresh.
Start fresh.
I've had to do that.
After that, when that pen touched that fucking pad, it was like, oh, this smoke. This different. This a different level. You know what I'm saying? So
That's like that Gloria with Kendrick.
he
Yeah.
really took me to another level of made myself push.
Like, all right, you've been practicing enough.
Yeah. That's what it was. You know what I'm
It's time
saying?
to really get to it.
Yeah. So everything that was after that, it was oh, this is a different level of shit that I'm writing right now. So
That's dope.
yeah, that was major. I'll never forget that. Because I did it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers wouldn't have just done that. They would have recycled some shit. You got a few.
Right. I got 8 right here that's pretty hot, and I got this hook over here, and those sound good together. So
exactly.
There we go. I got a verse.
So
get it.
After I threw that shit in the trash, man, it was another level. So, you know, I'm thankful for my brother, man. He really put a flame up under me.
Sounds like it. Jeez.
Yeah, so he was a different breed, man. R.P. Tony, man.
Yeah, we just did a moment of silence, but hey, it's over. Yeah. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
So, man, you working on all this new stuff. What's the new album that's coming? What you working on? We had a new song dropping tonight, obviously, but what's the new?
I don't have an album name.
Okay.
I am working on a EP though. Don't really have a name for the EP, but what I'm doing now is really just focusing on singles.
Right.
Trying to really just push singles out here because that's what everybody is on.
And you putting a video with each one.
Yeah. So you know, just
if you got a hot track, put it right.
Yeah.
Put a video, put it out.
Put it with it, you know. And now that I'm making my own production, you know, I'm making my own beats. I'm mixing and mastering my own shit, you know, with the help of my brother, Sonny. Shout out, Sonny. Oh, my bad. Bounce God. Make sure y'all check out Bounce God, man. He production off the chain.
I was about to say, we just did an interview with a producer named Sonny. But I don't think it's
double take. I was like,
I don't think you're connected with Sonny, but we could link it.
Not that one.
Yeah, my brother, he out of Memphis.
Okay.
So he out of Memphis.
Right, not out of the Middle East, okay?
Nah.
He's not out the Middle East.
Yeah, Sonny. Yeah, okay.
He's from New York.
Yeah, check out that episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who are you looking to work with?
As far as here, Midwest area.
Shoot,
you were just about to tap in with Don Tripp, so it seems like you got a reach. I mean, so
I just started, you know, and it wasn't mine. You know, I'm pretty much feeding off somebody else that's been here.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just, you know.
Well, I mean, who's got your ear though? That you're like, man, you know, like you spoke about Don Tripp and stuff like that, jumping in the whip or whatever. But other than that, I mean, like, who's like, man, I want to work with this dude. I think we can make some really great art. Because I'm calling you an artist. I'm not calling you a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling you an artist. So it's like, how could you paint? You know.
I respect that. And a few, you know, Big Krit is definitely one. I feel like if I work with J. Cole, Big Krit, Kareem.
Yeah.
Kareem.
On some smooth stuff.
Yeah.
Bro.
That dude.
I gotta get hip because I'm not.
Man, on some smooth player type shit.
Man, he ain't missing.
Nope.
He's not missing, and I'm like, yo.
He's like Buddy, but next level.
Yeah.
Oh, he said Buddy?
But next level.
Buddy
on some next level player shit.
Buddy crazy with that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, if we got in the studio, it's over with.
See, I think like a dope ass track for you. I mean, maybe speaking it to an existence or not, but you, K. Dot, and BJ the Chicago Kid.
BJ the Chicago Kid. K. Dot, that's love.
BJ the
Chicago Kid.
Nasty.
Yeah.
You don't know BJ the Chicago Kid?
Oh my God.
Never heard of.
You have.
BJ, I have.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't know that? I'm just sitting in the studio, just trying to get to you.
Yeah.
That's BJ, Chicago Kid.
I thought that was Schoolboy Q.
Nope.
His last album was so amazing.
BJ the Chicago Kid.
It was so amazing. I mean, on a whole nother level. He is an artist. That's why we call him an artist. Cause
Okay.
We think that you're on.
I respect that.
You could work on that level.
On the way home, listen to him, bro. You're gonna probably text me, mother. I'm like, he got some.
Okay.
He got some soulful shit, man, and like I met him. Like he a home.
Did you?
Yeah, I got a picture with him and everything.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, like his first mixtape, it was like strawberry something. I'm not trying to butcher, but yeah, I met him because he opened up for Big Krit.
Oh, okay.
So I met Big Krit, Absol, and BJ the Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Nobody was in line. Nobody was in line for BJ the Chicago Kid. They just ignored him. I'm like, bro, this dude's on studio. This dude's on all these records with K. Dot and all the TDE camp, and I'm like, Nobody gives a fuck about it. I'm like, shit. Hey, what's up, bro?
Right. He's the man. Right. People are sleeping.
It's like, let him sleep.
Yeah, bro. Okay. I mean, bro, he has records with Freddie Gibbs.
Oh, yeah? Okay, okay.
He's a very talented dude all the way around.
I
Like from
definitely
hip hop
got
to.
Yeah.
He has a song with JID.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I like
so
his
you probably-
swag. I like his style.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I think you three on a track together like would be crazy. Because I mean, when like I said, when I first saw you, I saw a lot of like Kendrick in you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this dude's got like the passion, and he's like, yo, I could tell you a story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I can also I can make you feel that story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a white dude that likes fucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I fucking work at New Balance. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the thing is, like, it's like you could take me through like a story from somebody. Like, I listen to Good Kid, Mad City all the time. You know, the whole album, front to back, pretty much. But it's like, I never been to Compton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I watch it, I'm like, bro, this is a story of somebody going through the struggles and tribulations of a regular day basis in Compton.
Right, right.
So it's like, I can't relate to it, but that is dope to me, and it's something that I can actually like see.
Yeah.
And that's why he said it was a short film.
Painting them pictures.
Yeah.
Picasso with it.
And that's why I said it's like you're an artist, not a rapper. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you know, collaboration. I mean, even like Absol or somebody, these people that really paint pictures of like what they really rapping, writing about.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, bro, this is it.
Right.
I'm not just a one-hit wonder where it's like, you know, Old Town Road or whatever.
Right, right.
So that's dope, man. That's dope.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I know you said in the beginning of the episode you don't really have a top 5, but we do this with every episode, man. And you gotta let us know. We do a Mount Rushmore. Who is BG WOE's Mount Rushmore?
Fuck. You would get me with that one. All right. Let me see. Mount Rushmore. No order. Just the 5.
4.
4.
Mount
Just
Rushmore's
okay.
4.
Okay. Just the 4. Just the 4.
Yep.
I got you. Run with that. That's even easier.
It's easier and harder at the same
yeah.
time.
So
sometimes.
yeah. Okay. So we gonna have to go Wayne, Big Krit,
Nice.
Guess that one.
J. Cole,
Okay.
Wale.
Ooh. Nice. Throw him in there. I did have a little Wale phase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wale is good with that storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nice with it. Yeah.
He
I
said,
feel
if you
solid.
ain't heard Bo, I'm Wale.
That's solid.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Wale,
crazy.
and he's an artist.
You're
So
right.
so that's the thing about him. It doesn't have to be one
He ain't
way.
painted in a box.
Right.
No, sir.
You know, he can do it all.
Facts.
So
You're
it's
right,
like,
he can.
yeah, if we ever, that's what I look at. If I get in the studio with any of these cats, no song is off limits, no genre is off limits.
Yep.
It's like, yo, what you want to do? And that's when the creative juices get to flowing, and it's
Right.
like, yeah, this is a different
Right.
level.
You get in flow mode and then time doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're just going.
When you
Yeah.
get into that vibe, and that's I love getting in the studio with people. I love it because it doesn't matter what level you're at. If I hear you
Mhm.
on something, I can instantly mimic it, but I can also get your side of the story. I can almost write another verse just like how you would continue with yours.
Yep.
Just off of hearing your flow, hearing your cadence, hearing your story, your passion in what you're saying, I can kind of, okay, this is where he going. So let me take it to here. So it's almost easier for me to be in the studio with somebody and actually kill them. But I don't like to do that. But
I mean, that's what my brother said all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he was writing and rapping and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I just want people to send me like, I just want to do features. He's like, because they already got the hook done. They already got everything done. He's like, now I figured out how I can do it. The subject matter's there. I don't have to come up with the hook.
right,
Nor with beat drops on. He's like, all right, this is it. Boom.
Gas.
yeah,
Yeah.
Gas.
And then-
Little
and then
Frosty gases it.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
But, yeah.
Put on the gas, all gas, no brakes.
Facts.
All
facts.
gas, no brakes, man. And that's what the beauty in it is. And I remember coming up, you know, being in a lot of studios and even inviting people over to my studio just to do something because I was just by myself and I didn't really fuck with nobody. It's like
Right.
when they get to hearing my verse, if I go first, there's been plenty of people that done balled up their rhymes and threw them in the trash and started over. No
Right.
bullshit.
This ain't gonna
I'm not
touch
too
that.
no. I'm not too no horn. This is like it didn't happen multiple times. I done had people come over to my studio and I done gave them what I'm working on so they can jump on the track, and they was like, "Man, I'm not going in there. I'm not finna
doing that."
record after what you doing. You on a different level. What I got ain't what it ain't on that same level. So you got it." But they came over to record for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving like, hell, I ain't got shit to do. Let's do it. But they don't even want to. Like they rhyme book. They just like, nah, I ain't finna spit none that I got in here for you.
That's all you, player.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good. I'm gonna say I was in the back.
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
good.
and it's it's
It
cool.
is what it is. It's unfortunate, but it's fortunate. at the
Right,
same
you know,
time.
it's
Right,
cool,
a
but at the same
compliment, but
time,
you're
it's
right.
like,
you want people
damn.
to like jam with you
Yeah,
and be able to
that's it.
go
It's
back
like,
and forth. Right. I
this
want
my
you to say
element.
something so it inspires me to say this back
right.
in this rhyme. Right. I get
Yeah,
it.
hey, man,
yeah,
not
you need a
everybody-
muse of some point, whether I'm clowning you or we're doing it together. Like you're helping me get to a place. Of,
Right.
That's why people are sometimes weird about painting with me. It's like no, like
Yeah.
I'll do something and you can touch it, and then like we go back and forth, and whatever it
okay.
ends up being, it can be what
It
it
can
is.
be that. Yeah.
Right. Good or bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good, but sometimes people are real
Just
particular.
fuck with me. Yeah.
Right.
Just fuck with me.
If
That's
I'm
it.
open to doing it, why are you not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're not, that's cool. I
Yeah.
get it.
Some people are intimidated.
Right.
Yeah. And
that's the
I
other
get
thing.
that too. And I get that too. So it's like I can't be mad, but at the same time, it's
Right. I
like,
know he's going to cut this
fuck
verse
with me.
out later and just record his second verse on himself.
right. You know, and that it took the whole energy out of them. You know what I'm saying? So that sucks too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
When you're like,
Kill
I know
the
the
air.
track's hot, and I just gassed up first verse.
Yeah.
You gotta match me.
Right.
There's another dude in the city that I think you would be really dope to do a record with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know who G Watts is?
G Watts. Nope.
Interesting.
Do you know G Watts?
Yes.
Yeah. Looking at G Watts.
G
But-
Watts.
Yeah, G-E-E Watts, like
Okay.
Watts, California. But it's crazy. Like back in the day, but like he's the only person from Kansas City besides Tech Nine, and even before Tech Nine, he got Kendrick on a record.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, so he's got a record with Kendrick Lamar.
Damn.
Yeah, but he's a dope storyteller.
Yeah.
Like, he's dope. Like my brother got him on a record and it's like that. I actually went to high school with him. You know what I'm saying? But he a cool dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He really be rapping.
Okay.
So, or rapping, art, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I keep saying rapping, but you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
The last question that we're going to have for the pod is, who would you like to see on this podcast next? And if so, you got to help us get them.
Oh man.
Just a little caveat. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Or like what he says.
All right.
Right.
All right. Ooh, I got one for y'all.
Okay. I like the excitement.
Aaron Alexander, singer.
Oh.
Yeah, he's from around here. I did my first show that I did. It was like a whatever you call those things.
No, it was Desmond Alexander. No, okay, keep on. I'm sitting here messing in my head. I'm like, who is that?
Who is that? But yeah, it was like a showcase or whatever. The first one I did in Kansas City since being up here. You know, I won the rap division, and he won the singers, the R&B.
Okay.
Nice.
And dude's vocals is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You said Aaron Alexander?
Aaron Alexander.
Right on.
Get him on here.
Link us up, bro.
Dude's fire.
I want him.
Yeah.
R&B.
Okay.
I can shoot that to him. So I
That'd
know
be
I can
wonderful.
actually probably make that happen, or at least put
Facts.
y'all into contact with each
That'd be
other. So
wonderful.
Let's
That'd
do
be
it.
wonderful.
Let's do it.
anybody else, like I said, I ain't been out here like that. I fucked with a few people.
All we need is one, you know?
Yeah,
That's the
all it
thing.
is
All
one,
you
bro.
need is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, you could have plugged us in with like a hat company or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
You never know who you
Right.
Whatever you know is what you
Right.
know.
Unless y'all want some people coming up from Alabama, but that's a different. You know.
If they touch down,
Yeah.
If they touch down, link us up with them. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
for sure.
saying? Especially if they talented and they pushing. Like
if
we
they
said
got
off
some
air.
weight on them,
Yeah.
they gotta have some weight on them. They gotta be serious, man.
I know one or two.
Let's link them up.
For sure.
So, man, tell the people where they can find your music at, or find you.
Yeah.
Tell all the links and all, or tell the people where they can get you.
Man, check me out on YouTube, man, on the BG WOE. All social medias, BG WOE. Check me out. Also, I'm on Spotify, Apple Music. You can find me. Won't be a lot under BG WOE at the moment. Most of it will be under Visa Spits. But
I'll link them up in the descriptions. They'll be
Yeah.
in there.
yeah,
They'll be
but
good.
BG WOE is actually dropping tonight, so I will have something on there as under BG WOE that's pouring out my veins.
That'll be the first link
yeah.
in the bio, so go to the description right there.
Yes.
I got it.
Check me out, man. Click the link, man, just to listen to it. Give me 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds in your ear, man, and then you make your decision to skip or not. You know, fuck with me. Just give me a play. You know how it is with these screams. That's what they is. They ain't streams. They screams because you don't get paid for shit.
Right, so screaming in the dark to nobody hear you.
Right. So, yeah, man, check me out under BG WOE. Everything going forward is under BG WOE, man.
It's going to be hot because the old name was hot, so the new one just got even heavier.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
it
Definitely.
All right, well, I'm Danny Slab.
Boy Snow.
BG WOE in the house. Thank you so
BG
much
WOE.
for watching.
You know?
Peace.
Love.
I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.